So I'm trying to get wifed up, right? I'm trying my hardest. So each week I'm meal planning. I'm trying to make sure that financially that meal plan is as sensible as possible. So if I'm buying certain ingredients and I'm going to have excess of, those ingredients then get used for further meals, right? Wife me the fuck up. How good does that sound? So I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, and I'm financially trying to make sure that we can live a nice life. Why is it that the male species then go, I don't fancy that now. I want X, Y, and Z.
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic.
Oh, it's not the same, is it? It's not the same not seeing you all. Oh, there she is.
I'm so tired. I'm literally not sleeping until like 3 in the morning. It's ridiculous.
Are you struggling, Meg? Are you struggling?
This is the world's smallest fucking violin for you, mate. I'll post it.
Smashing my fucker if you've just told me how tired you are.
I'm tired for what I can handle. I'm not at that stage yet.
Okay.
What a line.
Right, let's do... Right. 44. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Episode 44. Are you all right there, Meg?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello and welcome to episode 44 of Five Birds and a Mic. Back where we don't want to belong. Back in the lockdown version of podcast. It's all right. It's taken us about 35 minutes to get ourselves sorted doing this. It's almost taken as long as it takes Andrew to get himself sorted and forgetting something to go back home.
Doesn't that normally take about an hour and a half for Andrew, doesn't it? There's always something Andrew normally forgets.
When we do it at the shop. But now that we're at home, he hasn't got that excuse, has he?
He has not.
No. So we are all in our separate houses. Meggy's in a new one. And Emma is in current lockdown. How are you? Should we start with Emma? Because I feel like Emma needs to vent.
Let it out.
Emma's been up since 5:30. It feels like it's about 6 o'clock at night already. I had my lunch at like 11.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing is, then you have all morning with a child that is so tired, they're just absolutely miserable. It's like dealing with a psychopath. The dog's currently just letting herself in. She just opened the door herself. You all right, babe? That's how feral they all are. She's just opened the patio door and let herself in.
So she knows you've been awake since 5:30. She knows
she has to fend for herself. No, do you know what? It's not horrendous while the weather's like this, is it?
Yeah.
Like, we can't complain. When it's like this, it's fine. Get them outside. Sunday, when it wasn't as great, was actually the longest day of my entire fucking life. For definite. Longest day of my life. But otherwise, I'm plodding along, single mum life.
Well, isn't it so weird as well that Rob is not even near you, with you, and we've got a high case of coronavirus, and what's happened to Robert?
He's got coronavirus.
in Italy.
Yeah.
I almost think that's a little bit of serves you right for the amount of pictures he sent of how beautiful outside was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's got to stay inside.
You were showing off while you were going to restaurants, living your best life. And look now. Yeah. I'm not the one lady. Could you imagine if I got it? Could you imagine? That's honestly, like, before, I've not been that. If I get it, I get it. But now I'm on my own with them. I'm like, oh my God, what do I do if I get it?
Well, I think,
could you imagine?
I imagine Harlow would just put a pinafore on. She'd be walking 2 feet. She'd sort everything out.
Yeah.
She would. She knows the routines. Yeah, she'd be fine. Most days she looks after me for me.
And Meggy, just before we started this podcast, said the most ridiculous statement Emma and I we've all ever heard. Go on, Meggy. What's happening with you then, darling?
No, I just said I've not been getting to sleep until like 3 a.m. I'm just tired.
She's so tired.
She's so tired.
But then I'm not at your level of like dealing with that tiredness. So even though this is very low, for me, this is very high in terms of tiredness.
You have a reference, don't you? You have a level of tiredness, what you're used to tired. I remember George, with her boyfriend's little boy, came into work one time and said, I'm so tired. And it was that weird realisation that when you don't get to sleep by yourself, it's a different tired. When someone wakes you up in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
when you're in a cycle, that's worse in a way, isn't it, than
It's
insomnia?
a pain. It's an actual pain.
Yeah.
Like a physical, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's a weird sense of you're dragged out of your sleep. You're actually dragged out. It feels painful being dragged out of it.
Oh.
It's awful, Meggy.
It is awful.
It's awful.
I'll just stick
Last night-
with my
Like
3
a form
p.m.
of mental
curfews instead.
torture. Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You can have a little nap,
Oh.
babe. You could imagine. You could just think, oh, just have a little half an hour sleep. That's the dream.
Yeah. Anywho, how is... Who have I not asked? Oh, we've not asked G, have we? We've not asked
No.
G. How are you, G?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm having my first day not doing anything, which is good, but also driving me insane.
Yeah.
I
Weird,
don't know.
isn't
I
it?
don't know why I thought this lockdown was going to be better. I mean, it is better because obviously I'm with Steve.
Because you're in love.
Yeah,
It's so
but
much better. Could you imagine being being back in March? Like, it'd be a totally different
yeah,
situation.
yeah, I could, because it could be 10:15 and I'd be like, well, fuck it, let's open the Sovy B. But now there's responsibilities and
It's a
shit.
sober lockdown.
And, you know, true love fucks off to work at 6 and then no one comes home till 4 o'clock. And it's like, oh, right, okay, so I'm just on my own for the office hours. So
You're a stay-at-home wife, darling.
I actually am. I wouldn't mind, but I've got bets on the bleeding golf. FYI, the Masters is on, just to give everyone a time reference of when it started.
Oh, is it?
Started an hour
I'm
ago.
not missing that in the background.
I've cleaned the bloody bathroom. I've got dinner planned. Right. Can we just talk about this as women also, because this is my bugbear for this lockdown so far. So I'm trying to get wifed up. Right, I'm trying my hardest. So each week I'm meal planning. I'm trying to make sure that financially that meal plan is as sensible as possible. So if I'm buying certain ingredients and I'm going to have excess of, those ingredients then get used for further meals, right? Wife me the fuck up. How good does that sound? So I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, and I'm financially trying to make sure that we can live a nice life. Why is it that the male species then go, I don't fancy that now. I want X, Y, and Z. Right, sausage. That's fine, but you can go fuck a duck, because I'm not cooking it. I'm not fucking fetching it. I'm not playing this game. Now I know how my mum feels or felt when we were kids, because it's pissing me off. Last night,
Do you tell him what he's going to have in the?
we
in
have
the
a little
day?
discussion about it. We are like at the
Don't.
weekend.
There's the problem.
We
Don't
sit
tell him.
together and it's like, right,
Surprise
do,
him.
this is what we're having. Is everybody all right with that? And they both look at me. Yes, I'm all right
Don't tell
with
him.
that. Right,
Don't
sound.
tell him.
But then we didn't have tea last night. He went to his cousin's for dinner. So I only portioned up for 2 adults eating. He gets picked up, he's walking home. What's G doing? She's probably cooking tea. Oh, what are we having for tea? Laddo, you've just had spaghetti bolognese. You're not having tea because I've not cooked your portion. Then he finds out it's sausage and mash, and then he wants some. And do you know what happened, ladies? Do you want to know what happened? He didn't fucking like the sausage because he likes his plain Richmond sausages, not the caramelised special onions sausage.
Straight out at freezer.
The pale looking non-meat ones.
Honestly.
Oh, babe! Not only have you got males, you've got a child,
Yeah.
a 6-year-old, and a
Ready-made
and male,
family.
which-
Yeah.
Have you noticed though?
Yeah.
She moans, yet in her eyes she's smiling. She frigging loves it. She loves moaning about stuff like this. She loves
they're
it.
like, you love taking care
She
of
loves
them.
it.
Oh no, I adore it. I wouldn't change it for the world, but they're just starting to fucking drive me a little bit crazy. And I need probably Andrew to tell me how I can just fucking eradicate YouTube on the TV, because if I see one more scary clown video by Storm and Dizzy and his bad boy friends, I'm going to lose my mind. Because if I have to argue with a 6-year-old at 7:30 in the morning that we have already seen this video 4 times since Monday, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
You just, no, honestly, G, you have a level on the volume, and you will slowly lose a bit of your mind, but also you'll just forget that you've listened to it. It just plays in your head.
A background noise.
It's just a constant.
It's my house's soundtrack now. Yeah. It's just the soundtrack of the house.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
On.
You honestly do get used to it. You'll get that bad about it. You get used to it that actually what you end up doing is you end up walking into the room realising they've not been in there for 3 hours and it's still on.
Yeah. And you're watching it.
Yeah. and smiling when it happens at the end. You're like, oh, there he is again. Yeah, just don't tell them about the meals, and then they're a bit like, oh, okay. And you can be a bit like, do you want this or this? Oh, but this isn't good. And then you direct them. Don't give them choice. Yeah, direct.
Yeah, but they're doing it with the boring meals then. So tonight, because it's Thursday, so we class it as treat night. So it was going to be like pizzas, coleslaw, garlic bread, ice lollies for pudding, right? Tomorrow night.
That on Monday.
That's Thursday night. But so Monday I'm doing it's a Brazilian fish curry, right? They hear that and they're like, we're not dicking about with that. That sounds decent, lads. Let's not mess about with that. They hear the boring dinner and now it's like, I've got a fucking roast dinner on my hands tonight.
You're setting your
too high.
Far too high.
Lower
I'm bringing the beige back in.
Spaghetti and sausages.
I'm bringing the beige back in. I'm not doing it. Last week they ate like absolute kings. United Mash last Saturday, little Lord Fauntleroy was sat there with a full seafood platter. And I wish I was kidding.
Oh,
Steve had all of his cooked meats, and little Lord had just had like awful lobster in front of him.
You started off with M&S food, didn't you? You went M&S food, and now you're going
I only went Morrison's, but I've spoilt them too much. Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit like under promise and over deliver. So don't tell them that it's this amazing fish curry. You just, I don't know what you say it is. Soup. Fish soup. I don't know. Do something.
It's nice,
poached fish and milk.
Yeah, poached fish and milk.
Oh. Did anyone used to have that?
Smoked haddock. You smoked your haddock in milk, and then you make a thicker sauce, don't you, with your parsley?
Oh, and you dip your bread in it.
My favourite, my favourite meal.
Just absolute comfort. Look at Meggy's face. You're from the coast, mate. You should love a bit of haddock.
Yeah, battered.
No.
So I wanted to talk about self-care today in lockdown because I know that I'm not great at self-care, full stop, but I am trying this lockdown to do changes within certain things. So I've not washed my hair for a week.
Good girl.
Perfect.
And how are you feeling?
Well, to be honest, I could probably grease up a dance room hall floor and a couple of school halls as well, quite easily with my head at the minute, if I'm honest.
That's exactly how it should be.
Oh, got through some dry shampoo bottles.
I've got castor oil and Olaplex on mine currently. So mine's similar. I'm just going to get the baby's joined us, so we're just going to get some colouring.
So I'm hoping...
She's pretty happy.
I'm hoping it might work itself through. I don't know at what point it decides to actually play ball or if I've just wasted a week.
This is something that you've just got to keep up with now. Then you'll wash it.
But how long?
And then you'll be able to go a little bit longer before it's unbearable. And you've got to keep going with this.
But when does she wash it now if it's been a week?
I would say
wash it tomorrow?
Once a week's fine. Just as long as you possibly can push it.
Yeah, once a week's fine.
And then when you do wash it and you'll see it for the first time, you'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah. Who is this queen?
I don't know. And then I think it's just going to go, because my hair goes so greasy so quickly. I'm hoping it's going to make a change. And do you know what I think is going to happen? It's going to go, ha 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 ha, Greece.
What's that? You want us to produce more grease?
Yeah, that's what I think it's going to do. I think it's literally like, yes, lads,
It
come
won't.
on.
No.
It won't. Bella's laughing. She thinks it's great. It won't. She can't even hear it. Thank God.
That sounds like me when you
It
have like
won't.
your little like intelligent jokes and stuff, and I don't really know what you're talking about, and I'm just like, it's really funny.
That's what she's doing.
But really, I don't know what's going on.
I can tell you do that in appointments sometimes where you've not really heard something or someone said something that's not quite, you don't quite understand the wavelength of the joke. You're like,
Or when they tell you where they live.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I have a place now, don't I? Because like obviously I have like Broomhill. So in my head it's like if anyone says any like near there, I'm like, I've got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. But anywhere else, I'm just like, yeah, what are you talking about? Lovely.
So
I'm loving self-care this lockdown. I'm peeling the shit out of my face.
is there anything you've stopped doing, Em, now that you're a single parent at home?
Makeup, straightening my hair. Haven't straightened my hair since I was last at work. Haven't put makeup on since I was last at work.
No.
I haven't even got makeup on now. Sorry, guys. Sorry, viewers. Yeah, just nothing. It's like there's no point in using your makeup up, is there? I literally, at the minute, I'm doing the school run. So I put my Factor 50 on and that's it.
And are you trimming? Are you doing some trimming? Are you doing your legs, your armpits?
Yeah, I do that once a week, only because I need to be patient and keep my hair conditioner on.
What?
Otherwise,
What?
You know when you put your hair conditioner on and you need to leave it for like at least...
Well, I got very confused of where you put your hair
5
conditioner on
minutes.
then. That concerned me. Gotta get those locks nice and smooth.
What a clean, easy shave.
It is handy to shave with conditioner, isn't it?
It's meant to be, yeah.
But yeah, so I do shave once a week, but solely so that I do leave my conditioner on longer. Because the thought of just stood there in the shower, not doing anything, that I'm too impatient.
Yeah.
So I have been, but other than that, yeah, I'm loving not having to try and do my makeup with Bella, trying to get everything. My hair's having a break. Just lazy as.
Nice.
I've just been wearing hoodies and leggings, to be honest.
Nice.
And then my workout gear.
Where's Meggy gone?
She just fucked off. She's had enough.
She literally just left.
She's just a nightmare. Maybe
just
maybe
laughed.
someone's not. Maybe some. Well, I was about to say her self care would be a bit different now because she's in the house. She's got to impress people. I wonder.
Bella, do you want to take Megan's place? We need another bird.
To be fair,
No.
Bella could just smile and laugh like Meggy does. Gee, you'll still be doing a bit of self care because you're still.
Oh, your makeup looks beautiful today.
Not really. I've been a bit piss poor with the self-care. My hair is, even though you cut it, Emma, just before we went into lockdown, my hair is continuing to snap off at the ends.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
it's in bad
Might
form,
need a bit
mate.
more
It's in bad
off.
form. So I'm gonna go big boots at Drake House on the way. On the way to on the way to the destination tomorrow. I need to. I don't know if I need masks. I don't know if I need a miracle. I don't know if I need vitamins. I need something.
Olaplex.
So I'm gonna have to just invest. Just tell me what number. It's just snapping.
They've got, just get the full set. They've got it on a Christmas bundle at the minute on Look Fantastic.
Yeah, all right. Can I get that on ClearPay? Christ, Emma, I can't just. Can I put that on the work credit card, please, as a work expense?
If anyone's got a discount code for Olaplex, you want to message it.
An unwanted gift, I'll take it.
It's honestly the best thing I've ever used in my hair in my life. And I spend a fortune on like good shampoo and stuff. That is the holy grail.
The best thing, start with
I've-
number 3. If you can't get, like, don't want to pay for it all,
Yes.
start with number
Yeah.
3. and
Start
work
with
your way
free.
up because that's
Okay.
your deep main conditioner.
Okay.
This to me is like algebra if you're 9. It goes straight over my head.
But yeah,
Maybe I need to speak to Emma about it separately and find out. Maybe I could do something with this.
maybe. But,
This might help.
but apart from that, there's no other
Olaplex.
self-care being going on. I've got to shave because my hair's like bionic growth, isn't it? So if I don't do picks every 2 days, I start getting injuries. I'm like what's stabbing me? If I don't do my undercarriage, everything starts itching. It's like Velcro. I mean, my leggings don't slip down, but it's just like, it's when you get up at Morrison's or something twinges and you're like, oh, that's another hair that's just gone.
Yeah, but you're at the
And you
beginning
mean
of
that
love,
it's poking
though.
through your leggings?
Yeah. It's when you're like, oh,
You're
what's
not
that
at
on my
that
leggings?
stage
And your
yet.
hairs are poking through your pants and your leggings.
That's mummy's mic. I need that.
You're not at that stage of relationship where it's a bit like, put up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still some effort that I have to maintain. But I painted my toenails. I managed that.
That's good.
That's good.
That's more than what
That
I
is
used
good.
to do.
What are you
missing my
doing,
nails.
Meggy? Yeah, I bet you are. I saw on Instagram that someone was like, "Oh, I've done my nails, I've done tan, I've whitened my teeth, I've done a hair mask." I was a bit like, "Oh God, that's intense for a lockdown." Are you doing it? You're not doing anything like that, are you, Meggy?
No, not really. I mean, I washed my hair last night, and that was
Oh, that's exciting.
fun.
Who would put tan on? Why
No,
would you
it's-
tan?
that's
There
such
is
a
absolutely
waste.
zero need to tan.
I'm
at the
literally
minute.
even like my skincare routine, like my cleanser and stuff. I'm literally. It says like use 2 pumps. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not wasting this shit whilst we're in lockdown.
When it's in between your fingers and you're like, spit on.
I can tell I'm not using much because instead of using all my hands, I'm like,
That's the same as when you get a brand new toothpaste. And when you have the first brand new toothpaste, yellow, all over, doesn't matter. And then when you're right at the end, you're scraping the bits that you've got left over on the sink.
like dabbing the bristles into the inside of it, like that's enough. Yeah.
Squeezing it. Talking of routines though, Meg, how's your toilets going? My dog's wanting to get out.
I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I'm in a routine.
Are you still having to go in the middle
No,
of the
I'm in a
night?
routine of when
Oh, good.
there's. It's actually quite fun. So basically,
What?
it's quite because it's a guessing game. So I just have to wait till the moment that I think there's the least amount of people in the house. So like normally it's when it gets down to like 2 people, but then you could risk it. You could wait and hope that one or both of them leave, and then you've just got the free house, or you risk it and people start coming home, and then you've got to do it with more. So it's actually quite fun.
Your teeth look really long at the minute.
Out of that conversation, out of what she's just said, Georgina, you've come out with how long do your teeth look?
They just look really long today.
She's been doing some growing in lockdown.
You put Opalex on your teeth. They just look really long.
Yeah.
In a good way, like straight and clean, but they just look...
Can you talk again, Meg, so you come on the screen and open your mouth?
What's that, baby?
I think it might be the angle, because the angle is going up into a face.
If I like,
There you are. See that?
does that
Yeah,
look more
loads better.
normal?
Well, no, not really.
I feel like I don't know how to smile now.
Just go checking yourself out.
I'll just show a little
You're
bit.
covering it.
Is that?
They're lovely
They are
and
lovely.
white.
Probably what it is. I have been using teeth whitener, so that's probably why. They
That
look
might be
bigger.
it.
Oh, I've been using that ridiculous Haragus acid, whatever it was, that was in bathroom.
Yeah. No, it's the proper stuff you put on.
You bought it off eBay, mate.
A teeth
Yeah.
It's an
stripper.
acid. It's a straight up acid that she's
No,
cotton
it's
budding onto her teeth.
3%. No, it's the 3%. What's it called? Hydraulic.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you.
That's what
Yeah.
you use to dye your
Bleach.
hair.
No, but this is
Yes.
the food grade one. So this is it's different. It's a certain percent. I read into it.
It's not the
No, I
American
read
one.
into it. You basically
Food grade
get cotton
one.
bud. You put it straight on, and you're supposed to
Yeah.
leave it for 30 seconds, but I don't. I literally put it on and then brush my teeth, and it's gradually just whitening them. But then I don't use it every day. I just use it like a few times.
I think it definitely says something when you can only leave it on for 30 seconds.
Well, no, it recommends that. It says you're better off doing it at small amounts for less time over a longer period than just like swallowing it. 'Cause that's dangerous.
Swallowing it? Why does your esophagus need whitening?
It can burn your gums. It can be really bad.
I bet. It doesn't sound great if it's hydrogen peroxide.
No, but my teeth look wet.
True. Balances. So this game, can we go back to the actual question, the game that you're playing with your poos?
Yeah, did you not hear the conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're enjoying it.
Is this going to be
No.
poo past
No.
3? What are we on? Poo
It can't be.
past 4?
So if you're busted to go to the toilet and someone's in still,
I'm never busting unless it's like that. I mean, that last week was like that was just, that was a different
A
time.
poorly poo.
That was
It was a
that was
poorly
cramping.
one.
That was like no other. Whereas no, never busting. I just take my moment.
so we've got another bird in. We've got 6 of us in now.
We've got a flock today.
Have you flocked, Betsy?
Bella's just getting a lip gloss on, ready for being on YouTube.
Bella, what's she chewing on? Is that a lip gloss?
Can we?
I've had to sacrifice my lip
It's
gloss
not
to
dropping
keep
one,
it
is it?
quiet. And it's
I'm wondering
working.
if we could argue, girls, that we can't physically do the podcast with kids around, that it almost becomes a necessity to be in the shop.
I mean, I'm enjoying it, if I'm being honest. Bella's just like my entertainment right now. She is a vibe. She's just an absolute vibe.
I can't hear it now. Do you want it? There we are. Go on then. You hear it. Go on then. Let's hear about Meggy talking about her poo. You ever talk? No?
What time are these poos
But this is
happening
the
then,
thing, it's
Meg? Like, is
random.
it during
Yeah, it's
the
random.
day?
It, like I said, you've got to wait till the moment that you
can't.
feel like the least amount of
Is
people are
it
in the house.
solely based on if someone's in the
Yeah,
house
pretty
then?
much. And then I can
no.
let loose.
Oh, this is great. Oh, okay, hang on. Have you cancelled my recording? Surely Boris would allow us to argue that this is not decent working conditions. I can't create magic, Betsy. I can't create magic when you're around me. No. Oh my word.
Bee's finding it hilarious.
She asked me the other day if she could go back in my belly.
Oh, Oscar used to do that when I was pregnant with B. He was like, "Can I go in your belly again?" No, mate.
It's not
you
like a
can't.
tent. There isn't another exit now again. Unzip me and get in. Oh, I think she's got bored. I think she's realised.
Oh.
I think we might be all right.
Emma, on the other hand.
Emma's getting a make. Don't touch that one.
I'm just
Don't
having a
touch
top
that.
up.
Is Emma getting made up?
I love her. She's giving me a hint. Do I need makeup on, babe?
She's chewing
Yeah.
that, isn't she?
Oh yeah, that lip gloss is gone.
Well, this has gone
Oh,
so
it's up
well.
the nose.
Has it got? Oh, she's just tested herself out. She's got to go for a coronavirus test.
She's coughing. Oh God.
Oh,
Don't
I
cough,
think
babe.
I
We're not
think
allowed
this
to
is a
cough
good
anymore.
this is a good proof that we can't do this at home.
No.
Don't break them.
Mom.
Thank you. She'll get bored of me in a minute.
It's a bit like a T-Rex. If you don't look at them and you ignore them,
I just
Like a
stay still.
T-Rex.
what?
A T-Rex?
Yeah.
How is that a known fact?
What?
Like, how is that a known fact?
Jurassic
That if you-
Park, first make.
Oh, I'm going to say, how would you know if you left a T-Rex?
I've watched the film, babe. I've watched the film. I know what I need to do.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that, you do that with bears as well, don't you? It's like bears, you just stay still.
Yeah, you don't run,
sharks.
do you?
Move.
You
What?
just stay. Sharks.
No.
I feel like sharks, you just move.
Sharks, you
don't
just
you?
try and leave. Sharks.
No, because you don't want to look like a
Sharks, you
fish.
just get out of there.
You already look like a fish because you're in the fucking sea. You move as quick as you fucking can.
You've got no hope with a shark,
Yeah,
babe.
you definitely
Yeah, you got
get
no
out
hope with a
of
shark.
there.
Oh.
Why? What would you do if you had if you were? What would you do then, Meg, with a shark? What would you do?
Don't know. Just like let myself sink and just like fall to the floor, and then hopefully I just sink and they
Fall
won't
to
get
the
me.
floor. What?
Yeah, like sink, like sink down,
Like a
and
rock.
then
You try and look like a rock.
what's it called? Like mushroom float. Like you like put yourself into like a mushroom,
Coral.
and then you like just float.
So you want to look like a boy on the sea?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Oh, this could be another podcast, couldn't it? How survival skills with Megan.
Fuck me.
I'd love to see her with Bear
Could
Grylls.
we please get Bear Grylls in on? Could we do him as a special guest?
Wouldn't
And
that
he
be
could
amazing?
give Meg a scenario, and then he has to rate a survival rate of her skills.
Yeah, out of 5.
I
Yeah.
reckon I'd surprise you.
Do you?
Yeah, the out of the box ideas that would come through my head would just.
In fact, no, fuck that. Can we get Carl
Amazing.
Pilkington on?
Yeah.
Because he's the only person who'd agree with you.
Yes. Oh, I feel like we get on really well.
You would.
I love how Meg's given herself huge kudos for her survival skills.
Yeah. I'm survived this long, and I.
Fair
I'm on a
play.
good
Yeah,
streak.
all right. You're on a good streak. You're doing all right so far. You're doing all right.
24 years strong.
You are.
And to be fair, you'd probably be able to poo without a problem if you're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh my god, it'd be bliss, wouldn't it? Absolute bliss.
You just have to be
They'd be
careful though,
gnawing
because you have to
around.
bury them deep. Bury them deep.
Got to dig your hole.
Why? Why?
I mean, why? You got one. That's really rude manners to just leave your shit out and about. 2,
Yeah.
your shit carries a lot of hormones and pheromones. So then, if that's your scent, so then if there was a predator animal in the woods or jungle with you, and you're just shitting about, loving life, they're just gonna follow you.
Shitting about.
Oh, I could throw them off with my scent though, couldn't I?
What? How? Why? What
Like-
would you do?
Walk in the opposite direction to my shit.
What? Just poo in different places so it confuses them.
Yeah. Up a tree.
But ultimately, the trail will follow you, won't it? Like it doesn't. Even if
no, because I could go like 3 or 4 days without.
Have you?
And
Did
then
you
I
hear
think
that
I'd
one of
lose
Meg's?
them.
Did you hear that one of Meg's places was up a tree? Like in a nest.
That would be really like secluded, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Up a tree? What, like actually climb up a tree and do a poo?
It would still land on the floor unless you were doing it in a nest, though.
No, I'd do it like on a branch.
This is the weirdest podcast. Yeah, I don't know why I'm finding it so funny. Because I'm just imagining Meggy, 2 things. Thinking that she's being super clever by climbing a tree to have a poo.
Oh,
Now
I've
that-
not had much sleep.
I'd actually pay to help that be made, that programme.
yeah,
Bella's literally just pushed out a poo.
Oh,
She's listened to all this chat.
this is
and
the right
thought,
time.
do you know what? I'll show her. This is
Yeah.
what we do.
Well, we
Get
do
it
talk
out.
shit, to be fair.
We do. She feels
Oh,
comfortable.
what a random podcast. Where's G gone?
We
Yeah,
are
we're
still
here.
today. We are.
Oh, you keep...
This just feels like a normal convo at work, to be honest now.
But it's even worse because we don't have time to let it out. It all just comes out in the one day.
That's literally like you, Megan, your toilet habits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Release.
I bet you wish you could say that to your body and it happens.
Yeah. Honestly. I was just thinking about it then.
What?
Like what I'm like. Because obviously I just have to go when it's like the right time in the house. So obviously I have to get there and I'm literally like, come on. You can do this.
Oh my God. The house controls
You're being a
your
coach
poo.
to yourself to try and poo yourself out.
Yeah. Don't let me down. Come on. This is the opportunity. If you don't do it now, you're going to have to come back later and it's going to be worse.
Have you sometimes heard the door go and then you've just had to stop and get dressed again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm getting there though.
I'm not entirely
Been
sure
a
you
good
are.
week.
My
Been a
darling.
good week. Hey, I'm doing better than I was last week and I didn't have the opportunity to go to work and do it because we're not at work.
True.
That could
We
be
are
essential work though. That could be my argument to be in the shop.
Yeah, Boris would be fine with that.
No.
Why don't you agree with that, G? I think that's a decent argument.
What, Meggy gets to go to work so that she can shit?
Well, she's not technically working,
Yeah.
is she? I wouldn't be paying.
No.
I wouldn't be paying her to do that.
Tell me when you're going for a shit and I'll drop the kids off with you. Quick, come on kids, Meggy's having a poo, let's get to work.
Just let them in and close the door.
Imagine.
Oh no, because then I'd be disturbed, wouldn't I? I'd think I'd be all on my own.
Oh, you would.
And comfortable.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to talk.
When you become a mum, you don't ever get to poo in
She did
peace
have a
ever
glimpse
again.
of that when she
Your
stayed
body-
at mine a bit ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
She had the
bet.
dog.
I
She
had
had
to
the dog
wait.
and
had
the
to
dog.
wait until the night as well.
Did
to be able to
you?
go do that when?
Oh,
Yeah,
did
when everyone was
ya?
asleep, it was just the best way.
Tim did say to me, Meg doesn't go to bed really early, does she? No, she has to go she goes to the bathroom as. Now it worked right now.
That's why.
Because actually you don't realise that
Yeah.
Tim's a very light sleeper, so he clocked that you were.
Told you.
He might have thought you were having some alone time.
In the
in the bathroom.
I don't
Because
know.
the bedroom's too big on her own.
Too close.
Mind you, to be fair, then you end up with Betsy staring in your face. I had a weird. Talking of Freddie being too close, I was doing my exercise this morning, and you know how dogs love sweat.
Yeah, like the taste of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah. Anyway.
It's salty, innit?
So normally they're licking the face, aren't they? Licking the face,
Yeah.
all your arms. So I was on a plank. So he comes underneath me and starts licking my armpit.
Ooh.
Right in.
Oh, right in the crevice.
in the crook and nunny.
Crook and nutty. Yeah. So I'm trying to stop him doing it. So I had to stop doing the plank.
Just push him. Hollow used to be terrible for it.
So
Giving
annoying. It's so annoying.
Little push.
I'd like to think that it puts me off, but it's just a bit, oh, that's weird. Gets very...
What, do you not stop?
I try not to stop, otherwise then then if I stop,
Then he wins.
Then he wins. And then he gets even, then he's
Yeah.
like, oh, you've stopped for me to lick you.
Yeah, she wants
She
it.
wants it. She wants the licking.
She wants it. She's stationary
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. Dirty bugger. Oh, oh my God, she's just...
What, she just choked?
Betsy, just go, baby. Just go. Go on. Bye. So she has just chucked, for anyone that is watching, she's just chucked a case.
Oh, you both.
And in the case that flew at me is my brand new phone.
Nice.
Plus a few other
At least you
things.
put it in a case. How nice.
Open.
Yeah, but the fork was there.
I've just realised I can use my bows. I've got wire. Do you just use a wire? So they're not Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Ah,
How long have you had them?
there we go. They're actually brand new because Rob took the other bows to Italy and I had a mental breakdown over it. I missed the bows more than him, so I've got some more now. So I've got the new ones and I've got the little
There's
wire.
something just rather lovely about
So I
they just
can-
give your ears a hug.
Oh, it's like a hug.
It's a nice cuddle in your ears, isn't it?
And it cancels the
Yeah.
noise out. So I technically would be here to look after the kids, but kind of in my own
Ignoring them
world.
like they're T-Rexes.
What you can't
Yes.
hear, can't hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. They've already broken everything that I own, so there's
Including
nothing
your
left.
soul.
Yeah. There's nothing
Nothing
left.
left. In fact, I'm not entirely sure there's much left. I don't even... If anyone is still listening to the end of this, thank you, because I'm not entirely... I think you need a medal, because that was weird as hell. That was a roller coaster and a half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An insight into lockdown 2.0.
Into the crazy. Because anyone listening to this... Oh, I'm sorry, Meg.
Oh, she's off.
And she's doing it.
She did about 5 before we started. I think you've been concentrating that hard. And as soon as I made out that we were stopping, you yawned again.
Yeah. It's like Emma smiling.
Yeah.
Takes the effort.
Come on, my face is fucking killing.
I love the scene of... Have you seen the scene of Donald Trump when he turns around to Melania and she's smiling really, really hard, and then he turns back and it just goes? That's what Emma reminds me of that at the end of a podcast.
Literally, it's like, yeah, see you later, bye.
Done.
It's true. You know, now with face masks, I'm like, I can't do that. You know, where you can try and smile so they can see you smiling? I just don't bother now. I genuinely can't do it.
It's too much effort.
Can't do it.
Not paying off.
Done.
It's not
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's
I'm
just a
over
waste.
it.
Yeah. I think we all are, aren't we? Well, anyone listening to this, we are halfway through anyway, aren't we? What we're hoping is going to be
No.
only another... What?
No, we're only a week
we're
in.
a week through.
Yeah, but when they
We've got
listen to
another
it...
3 weeks.
When they listen, we'll be 2 weeks in.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be a week and a half in.
Oh, for God's sake, Meg.
No.
Yes, because it starts from the Thursday and this comes out Monday. So,
So is today the first week over with?
Yeah, we're at week 1.
Yeah.
And joy be joy, we've got 3 more weeks of us in lockdown doing weird
I want to
topics.
listen to G's meal plan by week 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Toast with beans.
She's going to make that sound
Do you know what I'm
sexy
gonna
as
do?
well, though. Sourdough toast.
I'm going to make a diary. I'm going to keep a note of what I planned and what we actually
Yes.
ended up
Yeah.
having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do. And I'll do a review on week
So
4.
what is your
Yeah.
tea tonight, then?
Tonight?
Tonight?
Heine.
Chuddy.
Wine.
Wine.
Tonight is wine.
Yeah.
Tonight was meant to be like cheat night. So it was meant to be like pizzas, garlic breads, that kind of tea. And they now want roast chicken.
Don't we all?
Everybody fancies a roast. I was going to do I was going to do a takeaway tonight. I might do a roast, Yorkshire puddings. Are you going to do Yorkshires as well, G?
I don't know. I haven't been told of the side dishes. Steve said he was picking everything up, so I'll just have to mungle together whatever he decides to bring over.
Does he feel like he's treating you when you got to cook
I think
it?
he thinks he's
buying
been
the
helpful.
ingredients.
He thinks he's been helpful.
Yeah.
There's a meme going round on Instagram of the mini Yoda, and it's like when I'm stood in my kitchen with my husband holding my spatchy thinking I'm being helpful. And I sent it to Steve and I was like, that's you. That's you when I'm cooking. He just stands there holding shit, pretending he's being helpful.
Does he
So
do a
now
little
I think-
stir every now and then? He just
No,
does
he's
stir.
no, he's not allowed near the stove. He's not allowed unless he's specifically asked. He's not allowed to touch anything. So I think this is his way of trying to contribute.
Oh,
But
look
what
at-
he's done is he's sent me from like a 4 to a 7.
yeah, but even that 4 to a 7, you're still super bloody happy that someone's standing getting in the mood with you. That's
Yeah, Rob doesn't stand with me. I'll be making his tea, not even my tea, and he'll be sat on the couch on his phone. That's nice.
I
It's
might
nice
it won't
to
last that
know.
way forever, but
Make the most now. Give him
Well,
all
when
the
that-
utensils.
yeah. Oh, well, if anyone even bothers to listen to wants to listen to us again, we'll be looking like this for another how many more weeks?
3.
3 more
3.
weeks, unless we just decide that this does become what is it?
Essential.
Essential.
Non-applicable to working in the home environment.
Well, that was slightly tough. I'm not gonna lie. Not used to that. Anyway, is it lunchtime? We're way past lunchtime, aren't we?
Way past lunch.
I'm at tea time now, me.
Well, I'm getting excited about my tea time now. We've talked about your food, G.
Oh, good.
Make some leftovers of that fish curry.
I will do. I'll send
Oh,
you the
look
recipe.
at the babe.
Oh, Andrew's just brought his baby up.
Oh, Bella, look at the baby.
I love how you. This is why. I mean, he's cute as hell, but I just look at him and go, "You can stay in that screen, looking at me
Look at
there."
the rolls.
That's how I feel when I see all you with your kids.
Yeah.
I just
That's
want
when-
to smell him.
And that's when you come over, Meggy. That's why I ignore the hell out of Betsy and just let her get over onto you because I'm a bit like someone else.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh, look at
They
him.
are, oh my gosh.
Oh, I could just nibble on him.
Look at them.
So if you're wanting to cut this out, Andrew, or you don't want to, it's completely up to you. You can maybe just put a picture of all the kids that have sent us crazy in this podcast. But we hope that everyone stays safe. We hope everyone wants to watch us again. Here she is. I think we better
Maybe
go
do
because
one
she's
of them.
brought some stuff
Maybe
in.
do one of them warnings before. You know, like when you call up,
What have you brought?
like British Gas or something, and they say our employees are working from home. If you
Yeah.
hear anything unusual,
That's a good
please.
answer.
Maybe do one of them type of warnings before, Andrew.
That's a good
I
idea.
like that.
That's a very good idea. Very good idea. And also the fact that we talk about poo again.
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 We talk about dick or something next week.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Right, okay. So
Bye.
we'll move on to aubergines next week then. Speak to you everybody next week.
Bye.
Bye.